This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Our World is Ended. In the last episode, we found out a bit more about Yuno and why this situation is coming out as is. That she was bullied at school, and despite trying to keep going to that school because of her sister, it caused her mind and body to break, which is why we're here now. But I guess that's not quite the end of the story, but we get the gist of it. But let's keep digging deep into this girl who's truly jelly of me and Natsumi's relationship, even though I believe there's not even one there, but whatever. Sorry, it's, sometimes you have to make light of a situation despite the dark overtones there, I have to go to school, so why can't I get there? Sorry, I'm so sorry. She didn't cry no matter what was done to herself. She couldn't hold her tears when she was apologizing to me. Her hair was starting to regrow too, but it was all white from the stress. White? Holy crap, that's a lot of stress if your hair turns white. She lost the black hair that she inherited from her mom and treasured so much. The doctor said it probably won't be the same ever again. That's bad. That's really bad. Stress was so much, her hair's white now. Holy shit. That's the sad, heart-rending story left us all speechless. When I came back home after officially telling the school that she'd be absent, Yuno was gone and she left that note behind. I remember what Yuno wrote on it, which is weird how she did all for sis, and then because she couldn't go to school, decides to kill herself, despite knowing the fact that her killing herself would make her sister worse. That's the problem with depression. Despite there being clearly reasonable reasons not to do it, the brain just goes, hey, I'm just going to take a shit on you today, and no reason whatsoever is going to make me change my mind on that. Yeah, I know, depression's a bitch. That's why it's a chemical imbalance, you gotta take those meds to keep it under control. Sorry, sis. I did my best, but I just can't get there. There's nowhere for me to go now. Sorry. Yuno was probably overcome with guilt due to the fact that she couldn't go to school for her sister's sake. She probably saw herself as completely worthless because of it. What a sad assumption. It's really like her, though. She didn't break no matter what happened to her, but the moment she couldn't do anything for my sake, she instantly broke. I don't really care about the school. She doesn't have to force herself to go there. Man, what a stupid girl. Sana-san sounds really sad about this. And she actually tried to commit suicide because of that? She figured that if she didn't have anywhere to go, she might as well not be here. So she started looking around for a place where she could end it. End it? A place where she could die? Yeah, but you know how good she is. She couldn't find any good place because she figured that she wouldn't bother the people around her. In the end, she realized she'd be a bother no matter where she died. So she gave up on that, right? That's good. No, actually, that's what's so amazing about her. She actually found a place. That's what she thought, anyway. There's a place like that? It was a gyoza shop that said, so good you'll die on it. She figured that if she ate so much there, her stomach would burst and she'd die. It would work as an advertisement for the shop. Like hell it would. It would just make it worse for them. Yeah, it would. I can't help but point that out. Really, airheads sure are something. You have nothing to talk about, Natsumi. Still haven't apologized yet. Natsumi-san is both shocked and impressed. A bold, noble idea. That's Yuno for you. She was completely serious about it, though. She started eating until she had to go to the hospital because of acute gastritis. It's not really a joke, but she really did almost die. The doctor got really mad at me for this. She said that she could have ruptured her stomach, which would have required a surgery. A surgery? Yeah, dang. Well, that sounds like it was hard, but I'm really glad she didn't succeed and commit suicide. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad she's such an airhead. Sana-san remembers the moment and sighs. She then said that she would start working to pay for the school herself. I'm really thankful to W.O.R.L.D for not asking any questions or accepting her. For a moment, I'm moved by W.O.R.L.D-san's consideration, but of course I would. She's a big-breasted high school girl. Hiring her is worth every penny. I also said that she always has to come in uniform. She gladly accepted it. That's why she always wears a uniform. I thought it was weird. Looks like I should have seen that coming though, really, with the way this game is being told. Looks like W.O.R.L.D-san was just being himself. I want to punch myself for being moved. You really never changed, do you, W.O.R.L.D-san? You completely ruined it. But then again, Yuno-san was probably thankful that they didn't treat her as special. It's one of the rare cases where W.O.R.L.D-san's perversions result in something good. Though the worst case scenario was avoided, Yuno-san's past was still pretty shocking. We need some time to recover, so none of us say much. Well, there's no point in feeling down about it. Let's rest and prepare for tomorrow. Following his words, we split up. Time to get our groove on. Best time, right? Judgement 7 office roof, August 11th, 2017, 12:14 a.m. Or actually, would it be 1? Nah, whatever. Though dismissed, I wasn't in the mood to rest yet. I want to think a bit, so I go to the office roof. Oh yeah, one of the few scenes we had with Yuno is up here. I stare at the night city. I remember what Sana-san said about Yuno-san. Just thinking of the hell she went through gives me a headache. I only knew her as much as she was on the surface. This makes me realize just how much I didn't know about her. Is there anything I could do to save her? Or should I just leave it all to Natsumi-san? What would they do for the duel, anyway? Will it turn Aruna-san to Yuno-san and Natsumi-san wins? Hell, would this even happen if I was there for Yuno-san after the meeting? When you look at it that way, isn't this my fault for being a bad director? That argument would have happened if I was better. I guess there's no point in thinking about it now. Still, I feel guilty. As I think about this and that. Oh, Reiji-kun, you're alone. I always forgot you were here, actually. I'm joined by Reina-san. Ah, Reina-san. Why are you here? I came here to think about stuff. Big man stuff. But I don't even know what to think about. I'm kind of lost. I just choose to be honest with her. I see. She doesn't ask for anything more and just joins me in staring at Asakusa. The fact that she's with me makes me tense. I mean, she's extremely respected by everyone in Judgment 7. She's like a goal to me. A goal to you? What, to make out with her? No, I'm just kidding. No matter what I do, I'll always be compared to her. She's an audio director, and I can't hope to match. Ugh. In the real world, I can't meet her, talk to her, or chase after her. It's like she's about the clouds for me? What the hell's that mean? And now she's right beside me. She's just there, standing, saying nothing, just smiling. That alone is enough to give her a powerful presence that overwhelms me. Really? Oh, alright. As I start to tremble from the tension, she speaks up. I hear lots of things happened today or yesterday from this world's perspective. Sakai-kun told me. She probably means the meeting. Yeah. Yes, I'm so hopeless I ruined the meeting. Not only that, but I ruined Natsumi-san and Yuno-san's relationship. It's all my fault, really. Hey, Reiji-kun, you shouldn't speak when you don't really think. Doesn't he really think that? Sorry. That might be virtuous in some cases, but if you actually accept that something is your fault, even when you don't think so, you will lose sight of what's right. A director must never stray from the path. What type of director are you talking about? Then do you think that everything Natsumi said is true? She looks at me with a serious face. Well, I wouldn't say that I agree with all of it. Then don't ever say that it's all your fault. That's just letting yourself flow down the easy road. Go, ease on down the road. Let's just ease on down the road. Something put into your mind. We gotta ease on down the road. You just avoided all the disputes, troubles, and problems. You didn't actually solve anything, create anything, or think anything. You're just acting like you solved it. This reminds me of the meme that created after the Sekiro game came out. It's almost similar to it. It's kind of freakily so. People automatically go for what's simple and easy, and it's a director's job to fix the direction you're headed in and lead people towards the correct path. It's not just about deciding on a project how it would work, thinking of a scenario. What a director actually is supposed to direct isn't the content of the work, but the members' feelings. Oh, throwing the feelings thing in there. God, that's one of the few tropes I really hate about anime and manga in general. You know, the whole super friendship saves the day and feelings, all that. And I don't mind feelings. You know, I'm not a robot. Well, maybe some days I am, but, you know, anyway. Reina-san, relax your shoulders and expressions. Well, that's just the way I look at it. It doesn't matter if you agree with me or not. Well, at least you're confident what dribble you spout out. She makes a mischievous smile. Direct the members' feelings, not the content of the work. That's simple. That's simple. True and really important. I'm ashamed to never realized that before now. I feel like I just got another glimpse of her greatness. Alright, just smack on the perfectness on her. No, just kidding. As presumptuous as it might be, can't help but ask her something. Will I ever become like you? I mean, well, you'll need a sex change for one thing, or at least be a really good cross-dresser. You have to be a Gary Stu. No, sorry. I don't mean that. You won't. She denies me instantly without hesitation. I expected this answer, but I'm still a bit shocked. I knew it. Why are there questions with her? I keep feeling that there is like a point system with her, but the fact that, you know, she's dead and everything like that, I feel like that's more of it manipulates other people's things. I knew it, or why? Don't be so straightforward about it. Don't be so straightforward about it. I know that's true, but it still stings. Oh, sorry. I'm not saying that you can't become a director. Rina-san quickly explains what she meant. Reiji-kun and you and I are different people. That's why it's impossible for you to become like me. In fact, you don't have to. But maybe he maybe feels so sexy for his shirt that he wants to be a woman. Or, dude looks like a lady. Nah. Dude looks like a lady. Anyway, you're Reiji-kun, right? Nope. What's the name from Sukoda? Steinhold Reinbach III. So comparing us is a mistake to begin with. That makes me feel a bit better, even if the way she said it was harsh. Now that I think about it, Yuno-san said something similar. Oh, did she? She did. She really is considerate of those around her. Not even I am as good as her at seeing people the way they really are. Reina-san sighs. And yet she doesn't look at herself at all. That's just sad. What a troublesome girl, huh? Yeah. I nod in agreement then. Or when. Eh? Did she just turn into static? What's wrong, Reiji-kun? Nothing. The static in just a moment. Did I imagine it? Anyway, take care of Yuno and Natsumi, alright? I'm certain that you're the only one who can do it. I don't want to do it, but alright, I'll do something about the situation in my own way. I'm still curious about what just happened to Reina-san, but I have to focus on helping Yuno-san right now. Speaking of Yuno, I wonder where she is and what she's doing. She's giving a guy a happy ending down at the shop over there. Don't worry. The main character doesn't mind being anti-art. My current administrative power is too low to help me search for what's happening in this real world. What a bad time to be so powerless. Reina-san looks up at the night sky. Well then, it's a night sky. I do the same. Seeing the stars so beautifully, I can't believe they're fabricated. I think of Yuno-san. Cool. After parting with Reina-san, I left the office without telling anyone anything. I started walking around in search of Yuno-san. No, Haruna-san. Might as well call her that for now. I don't know if I can do anything when I find her, but I can't just do nothing. I want to prevent the battle between Yuno-san and Natsumi-san. And I want Yuno-san to be herself again. I don't want her to be herself again. With that vague will in my heart, I went around Asakusa. The map jump phenomenon threw me around all over the place, and I somehow ended up at the Hanayashiki. Oh yeah, that's where we had our date with her. Alright, a few more hairs of teeth and we'll be ready for our date! 1:23 a.m. Hanayashiki, huh? Instead of going any further, I just stopped and looked around. Yuno-san and I made some memories in this place. Made some memories. Of course, I mean the time when we were gathering Normie points during Nicole's Normie game. We had a day here. Everyone else followed after us, but whatever. I already feel nostalgic about it. Suddenly I realized I never came to the real Hanayashiki. Maybe I should make some time to go there. I'd also invite Yuno-san, too. Maybe. I realize that I'm derailing my thoughts and remember why I'm here. There's no time to get lost in thought. As I prepare to walk again... What the fuck? We're all gonna die! Jun Kuma is gonna appear again, right? The park lights start shining. Eh? Reiji-kun. The person I was searching for is right before me. I actually kind of like this design of Yuno better, personally. I don't know why. Haruna-san. I remember what Asana-san told me about Yuno-san. She started despairing about Yuno-san so much she created a whole personality. Haruna-san. When you look at it that way, it's really hard to find which words to console her with. Wow. Way to use your words, dude. I looked for her so I could talk to her, but now that I found her, I just can't figure out what to say. Haruna-san speaks before I do. That face. Sis told you everything, huh? Yeah, or yes. And you being kind to everyone decided to try and console me. ... What a sin. Being kind to everyone is really sinful. She speaks maliciously. Hey, Reiji-kun, Did you know that there are those who are kind to everyone are actually kind to no one? Except themselves. That's really it. Kind of the whole, if you're so kind to people, they never, or the whole, you take care of someone for so long that they never learn to take care of themselves. So you're actually hurting them, that if you ever leave or something happens, that they basically become worse off. That kind of thing. Yeah, I'm kind of that mentality that you shouldn't just handle someone their whole life. Although, given my own history, that's a bit hypocritical. You might be right. Even so, I sometimes think I might be the only one. Why though? That's weird, right? It's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's not like that, yet I expect something. Stupid, isn't it? Well, we're all selfish in our own ways. Hirono-san stares at my face. ... I still can't find out what to say to her. You're saying nothing, huh? I'm blaming you. I'm mad at you. I'm pissed. I'm sad. Damn. You're really... that's gotta be Yandere, right? That attitude she's got. Say something. Come on. I feel like anything I say here would only end up hurting her. Sorry. That's really the only response I have. God, this guy's such a sub. No. No. I don't want you to apologize. If you do, that just makes me look poor and pitiful. You're right. Maybe I don't have to apologize, but I don't know what else I can do. I don't know how to handle this. Haruna-san, I just don't know what you want. I speak as honestly as I can. After hearing me out, well, Haruna-san walks up to me. Well, most men can never figure out what women want, so unless you watch that one movie. And even then, that was really weird. Yeah. Then kiss me. Have we done that yet to any of the girls? We've slept in someone's bed, although nothing actually happened. We held hands. We kissed Asakusa on the forehead. I think that's it. I guess technically we've gotten the first base, because I don't care the kiss on the forehead anything serious, because hand holding is first base. So yeah, we only got to first base. Although we don't know what Reiji's actual sexual escapades before this is. I assume he's a virgin. All that fun stuff. Eh? You want to know what I want, right? Then kiss me, big boy. Kiss me, big boy. Not like you kiss sis, but right on the lips. She closes her eyes. Would my kiss make her feel even a little bit better? Yeah, you usually don't want to, when someone's in a mental state, you usually don't want to do stuff like that, because that's not going to help it at all. But can I really do that? Would that really help her? After considering it for a while, I squeeze out my answer. I can't. Hirono-san opens her eyes. Why? I just can't. But why? We're not gonna have this game, are we? I mean, you're not Yuno-san! Exclamation point. Her expression freezes solid and her eyes open wide. I expect a counterattack or an argument, but... I'm Yuno too. Why don't you see me that way? Why don't you understand that? I agree. I think she is Yuno-san. It's like one of those things where people want her to change completely, which is just bullshit. I hate that type of mentality. Although I think there's been a couple of either good games or stories that have had that where you accept both sides of a dual personality. But I'm trying to remember what game it was that had something like that. I know there has been one before, but I'm just trying to remember. Maybe Grandia 2, but they ended up becoming they didn't end up becoming one person again though, with just both personalities. It was either anime or game. I'll think about it. Maybe in another episode I'll remember it. too. Why don't you see me that way? Why don't you understand that? Large tears from her eyes run down her cheek. If I not Yuno, if I don't smile all the time, do I stop being Yuno if I get mad, jealous, angry, or selfish? Still crying, she keeps on talking. I can't hold that any longer. I had enough. If it's like that, then Yuno can just stop existing. For a moment, I feel like her tone went back to Yuno-san's. No. I'm not Yuno. 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 So I'm trying not to yell into the mic. As Harusan lets out her emotions explode, her body starts to shine. Holy crap, she's evolving to the next Pokemon level. She's turning into do. I hate everyone. You too, Reiji-kun, and Achan, and Yuno, and school. I hate everything. I had enough. Enough of everything. Help me. Someone help me. In this world of lies. Ah! I'd throw my voice out if I actually... As she denies all there is, her body becomes completely covered in light. She's an angel. Whoa. I guess we fixed the game for Natsumi didn't have to do anything. We fixed it for us. As my vision is drowned in white, I briefly see Aruna-san become Yuno-san. Help, Reiji-kun. I want to go back. Yuno-san! I shout with all I've got and extend my hand towards her. Too late, big boy. You failed. When the light vanishes, neither Aruna-san nor Yuno-san is left. Yuno-san! 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 I get no response. Yuno-san! I'm surrounded by Hana Yoshiki, all dark again. I stand in place. She buggered off. Judgement 7 Office Lounge, August 11, 2017, 2:17 a.m. I don't remember what route I took. Oh, sorry. But I somehow found my way back to the lounge. Or found my way. Owari-san, Asana-san, Aruka-san, and Reina-san are taking naps on the sofas. Alyssa Tatiana is still in her tent. Natsumi-san isn't anywhere in sight. Did she go back to her room? Huh, who's there? Yuno? She suddenly enters the lounge. Oh, it's you. For a moment, she looks disappointed, but then she looks at my face again. What's wrong? You're looking worse than usual. Natsumi-san! A lack of words make her figure out that something's up. Something happened, right? It's hard to talk here. Let's go upstairs. She and I leave the lounge. God, more Natsumi time one-on-one. I love it. I want to talk to her more. So, Judgement 7 Office in Natsumi room, August 11, 2017, 2:24 a.m. Why is it? I noticed it saves every time the scene transitions for some reason. She leads me to a room on the 3rd floor. It's not the first time she allows me here, but it still makes sense. Or tense. I mean, her private space is usually shielded by an absolutely impassable barrier. Hey, don't be that tense. You're making it hard for me to calm down. You still apologize to me, so fuck you. Sorry. Sorry! I apologize and take a deep breath. Alright, can you tell me what happened? And tell her about the events in the Hana Yoshiki. I see. So that's what? Haven't heard everything. Natsumi-san sighs. Sorry, it just ended up making Yuno-san or Haruna-san even more mad. The fact that I met her, yet couldn't do anything to make the situation better, makes me feel down. Well, it can't be helped. You haven't even made the situation harder than it already was, if you ask me. Also, Haruna is such an unstable state that it's impossible to tell when or where you'll raise a flag for a bad end with her. Can we raise a bad flag for? I know what they're kind of breaking the fourth wall here. It's like, can I get a bad flag with a bad end with her? I want to see that. But this game, I doubt this game has bad ends for characters. That would be way too much work for them. It doesn't seem that detailed of a light novel to do that. She's not a shallow light novel man can handle. Or she's not something a shallow light novel man can handle. Yeah, you can tell they're making fun of it, but clearly it doesn't have that type of choice in the game. Okay. She's probably trying to make me feel better, but I don't know how to feel about those words. By the way, Natsumi-san, are you really going to duel her? Or, wrong voice, I don't know why I said that. By the way, Natsumi-san, are you really going to duel her? Is she going to duel her? Are we a light novel protagonist that can't handle Yuno-san? Find out next time in the next episode of Our World Has Ended. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.